As one of the most instantly recognisable landmarks in the country, when St Michael's Mount is mentioned, many of us envision the unique landmark that lures thousands of visitors every year to experience the rich history, subtropicality and majesty of this place. And yes, the history is fascinating. It's become a home to so many through the ages. But we don't hear much about what life on the island is like to the current day. Whilst many places in Cornwall suffer gentrification through the tourism industry, St Michael's Mount is unique, a community that is responsible for that magical, immersive experience when you step foot on the island. True to its Cornish heritage with its quaint houses, ancient tales and legends, rich history and Celtic cuisine, it's more than just pasties and knowing that jam must go first when assembling a cream tea. It's a way of life that continues to the present day. Preserving St Michael's Mount's historical and geological legacy is so important because it stands as a cultural icon shaping the identity of Cornwall for centuries. With its celebrated folklore and history, the island encapsulates fortitude, faith and family lineage. There's a reason why so many visit and keep returning. This place is kept alive with its lasting Cornish community. This island has lived many lives, from being an ancient trading post for tin to its undeniable name for being steeped in folklore and legends. Though now, it has taken a different purpose, and that's one of admiration and preservation. People want to know what it's all about, and who better to tell them than the islanders themselves. In 1954, Francis St Alban, the third Lord St Leven, gave most of St Michael's Mount to the National Trust, along with a large endowment fund for its upkeep. Within this agreement, he retained a 999-year lease for generations of his family to live in the castle and run this visitor business under the National Trust. Living in the castle to this present day are James and Mary, also known as Lord and Lady St Leven. James and Mary happily hold responsibility in maintaining our Cornish community and this unique and vibrant way of life that keeps the magic of the island alive, whilst also educating community groups and schools of West Cornwall through a learning hub funded by the St Alban Foundation, a charitable programme that supports initiatives that make a difference in the local community. But why do some of those people that work on the island live on the island? The nature of this partnership supports community life on the island. Families live there permanently, with everyone having a role, such as the boatman, the head gardener, and the castle steward. With less access to the mainland, us islanders' responsibilities encompass other roles too. Our boatmen aren't just boatmen, they're postmen, firefighters, medically trained builders and all sorts of other things, you name it, us islanders have it covered. Whether you arrive via the ancient causeway when the tide is low, or by ferry boat when the causeway is closed, you're sure to come across one of the islanders. Josh in the boat shed, Holly in the restaurant, Darren in the gardens, or me, often writing my diary in a sunny spot, if there is one. When opening hours come to an end, us islanders get back to our usual antics. The friendly greeting over the granite wall to our next door neighbour and fellow boatman Steve, the crackle of the radio when Tom receives a message from the change house informing him that there are 2 adults, 3 children and 1 hound booked on for the 6 p.m. Amphiecraft home. The messages in the island group chat telling us that there are dolphins in the bay, so I run out in whatever random attire I've got on to catch a glimpse whilst Derek hands me his binoculars and points them out to me. They're over here, look. It's magic, and we wouldn't have it any other way. This is a community like no other. It's lending a helping hand, it's friendship, it's Cornish, it's one big island family.